quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3-Way Sports and Chris Fowler joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pointers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season. Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the 2nd down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain. Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackle. The Gators churn out another 1st down. I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. tackle, but first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Becht. First play taking a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They get closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Becht. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. And he just throws it away. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle has been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The catch is made off the carom there. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. And it's a long distance out. Oh, touchdown, Gators. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's got his man wide open. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Humphreys. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Breaks free. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Receivers are bunched together. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run.
football. God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Scanning the field. It's Becht. The sure hands. It's White. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They buy some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tries to get it to the running back. Nice grab. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop it behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runs right over the defender. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Brown.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Gators pick up enough for a 1st down here. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the ball.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now.
Just pick your poison against this offense. The defense decides we got to take this quarterback away. The only problem is nobody's on the running back on the pitch. Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Becht. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Becht. Looking to scramble. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Makes a quick grab. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Beck. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring out 2nd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Brown. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're going to run the option. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Scooped up with the defense. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Design quarterback run. And tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Wilson. Inside the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He shreds the tackle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.